guys, and welcome back to a new favourites video. I can't really tell you just how excited I am to be sat here creating a video for you guys, actually sat filming in the UK. It feels really, really nice, and I know that I've kind of really not managed to do many of these kind of videos recently, and I really do apologise. I've just been here, there and everywhere doing all these trips, trying to create lots of really beautiful content for the blog and obviously for vlogs. But then I do also love creating these videos for you, like favourites videos and all these kind of sit down videos, so I've really truly missed it. So it's so nice to be sat down. Anyway, stop the babbling, I'll get into the video. As always, this is my favourites of the month. I didn't manage to film an April favourite, so this is going to be an April and May favourites all combined into one, so it should be even more amazing things that I really, really loved. And that's the kind of usual way I do it. I'm going to start off with beauty. I'm going to start off with two lip colours that I am just absolutely in love with right now. I feature them on my Instagram and Snapchat, and so many of you are always like, what are you wearing? And quite often it's some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lips. My favourite probably being Crush, which is this one, which is a little bit more pinky in tone, and this one is Pure Hollywood, which is a little bit lighter, more nudie. But these are just kind of like that perfect matte liquid lip. I don't find them to be too drying on my lips. I usually sort of apply a balm, I'll apply a lip liner first, and then I'll go over top with these. And even if I do draw over my lip liner with these, I just find that it kind of gives you kind of a barrier and almost a line to follow, just so you can get a really perfect lip shape. And I absolutely adore these shapes. I mean, I'm very much a nude lip girl and wearing a nude lip again today. This, by the way, is the new Estee Edit lip colour in Sunday Bear, or I'll leave a link down below. Yeah, so these two are the kind of liquid lips I've been wearing constantly though. In fact, I've just ordered some new Kylie's lip kits. I managed last night, somehow managed to get some Kylie's lip kits, so I'll let you know how I get on with those as well soon, but for now, these two I love. Next up is a parfum, and this is the Elie Saab Rose Couture Le Parfum, which is inscribed for Victoria, which is so beautiful. They took me away to Cannes, which you may have seen in my recent vlog and also my blog. And it was all about this kind of new perfume, Rose Couture, and it's seriously my summer scent now. I absolutely adore it. It's more of a mature scent than what I usually go for, but it still has all those kind of rosy, fruity vibes, very girly. It kind of reminds me of something in between like a Chanel No. 5 and a Dior, and something a bit more fruity and girly, I guess. Something not quite as kind of mature and old school as Chanel. But it's just so beautiful, I absolutely love it, and I love how they kind of create all the bottles to look a bit like prisms, and they catch the light everywhere and the light bounces off them. Very pretty. Next up is some hair care I've been really into. This has hair on it, whoopsie-daisy. Just got this out of my shower. It's the new Redken High Rise Volume Lifting Shampoo and Lifting Conditioner. They just smell really, really beautiful. They just give you that little bit more kind of oomph in your hair after you washed it and after you dried it. I just really like Redken products. Like Redken and Pureology for my hair are kind of like my winners. I have hair that's kind of, it's quite thick, but then also quite thin. It's like that very kind of medium. It's really hard to explain. I always go to hairdressers and they always try to paint on the bleach, whatever, and they always end up going back getting more product because they didn't realise just how much hair I have. So I've kind of got a lot of hair, but it's almost like it doesn't look like it. So I like a lot of volume, and I like my hair to look quite sort of big. And I mean, this hair probably needs a bit of a wash now. I had it done the other day and I've had it curly, and I was kind of like, for this film, and I was like, I don't know, I'll leave it quite kind of chilled. Yeah, I don't know what more I can say apart from I'm really enjoying using these. I just kind of thicken up my hair, volumizing a little bit, making them super clean, make them smell nice. I'm just finding they're really, really great. And I've been using that with the Pureology Instant Deep Conditioning Mask. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I'm still really loving it. This is kind of what I desperately need for my treated, bleached hair. So if you also have bleached hair and you're needing something a little bit more kind of, a bit of a stronger, more conditioning mask, is the go-to. I've kind of rediscovered the Glam Midnight Secret Late Night Recovery Treatment. This is just one of those kind of treatment moisturising creams for the evening that really boosts the skin. This as well is amazing for travelling. I often take this inside my travel-on luggage. Stick it inside there because it's only 30 mil. It's only 30 mil, so you can get away with it in your little travel bag. And I take off all my makeup and I put this on, and my skin is so much better after I get off the flight. I've been using this so much more for the recent kind of long flights, and my skin, it hasn't really taken its toll on my skin, thankfully. So it's all down to this. It's just really moisturising, seriously hydrating, and it just almost perfects the skin in the morning. I wake up and my skin looks plumper, firmer, it looks more hydrated, it just looks much more beautiful and perfected. So it really is a midnight secret. It's a really great moisturiser. A little blush duo I've been loving is from Kevyn Aucoin. It's the Creamy Glow Duo in Pravella and Janelle. So this is like a nudie pink, and this has a little bit more pink to it. But I've literally been using this brush. It's a Real Techniques Duo Fibre Contour Brush. It comes in like a little set from Real Techniques. And I've literally just been whizzing it over the top of here, because this is like a cream blush. And then literally just whizzing it onto my cheeks really softly. And it adds this pretty, glowing, creamy, natural flush to the cheeks. It's really, really pretty. It's my kind of shade, that kind of nudie pink, nothing too brash. And it just looks very, very natural because it is creamy and because it does sink into the skin. These together, match made in heaven. Honestly, I absolutely love these. Concealer! I have mentioned this before, I think, the Bare Minerals Bare Skin, and I'm still using it so much. In fact, every single day. Every single time I do my makeup, I'm using this concealer. It's much better for me than the NARS concealer. It's better than the Urban Decay concealer. It just has so much product in it. It just kind of packs on the product. So on this little wand, you can just really draw in all the product. It isn't drying. With a sponge, like a Real Techniques sponge or a beauty blender, it just pats away and just adds this really brightened, illuminated, concealed area. It's just so good, honestly. Like, as soon as I found this, I was like, this is the one for me. I'm not sure what shade this is. I'm pretty sure this might be shade, oh, Fair. So that's shade Fair, and I've also got a lighter one as well, which I also use. But honestly, it's so brilliant. I cannot recommend this more. I'm just gonna give a shout out once again to my favorite foundation, especially in the kind of luxury categories. It's the Giorgio Armani Maestro Glow. It is just my one and only. I use it every single day. If you want to know a lot more about this, I've just done a blog post on it as well, which I'll leave a link down below too if you'd like to read a bit more about it. But yeah, I just want to mention it as my definite favourite of the past probably 6 months, especially in the kind of luxury categories. This is the one. Highlighter! So the Anastasia Starlight Illuminator made its way back into my eyesight. I cleared away so many highlighters and bronzers and blushes. I cleared out my entire drawer just so I could try and find some more products again that I really, really loved. And that is when I found this bad boy hiding away at the back of my drawer, and I forgot just how much I loved it. It is wonderful. It's like a very bright moonbeam kind of candlelight whitish champagne shade, but it has kind of speckles of gold. It's kind of like champagne, which makes it a little bit more gold. It's just extremely brightening. Extremely brightening. I've got it on today actually, so if you're wondering what my highlight is today, that is it. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Boom! Yeah, it is seriously beautiful. Let's put a bit more on, just in case you can't see it. It's gorgeous, it blends beautifully into the skin, it's extremely pigmented, it isn't subtle, so you kind of need to use a little bit kind of sparingly and build it up if you like to. It's just a really great highlighter, I think. Oh my goodness, okay, out of this entire thing, I'd probably say this is my favourite product of this entire favourites, and it's the Bobbi Brown. I barely ever talk about Bobbi Brown, but I found this. It's a long wear cream shadow stick in taupe. And if anything, I won't say it was a taupe, I'd say it was a brown. It's more of a tan brown. It's a kind of brown that if you whizzed your brush into your bronzer and put it over your eyes like an eyeshadow, it would kind of give this effect. But this is a cream, and I've got it on today, in fact. I've got it on today, but it's one of those super easy shadows. In fact, I used it in a recent video. My Get Ready With Me in the Santorini, I use this. And it's super easy, you just draw it onto the lid, then I'll take a brush and I'll whiz it through the crease and over everywhere, and it just diffuses it and it just kind of pulls everything out, and that's it. One look done. One eye look done in one little simple pen. It is so wonderful. It's that perfect brown shade that's just like every single day you could wear it. Even for nights out, you could just stick a little bit of a glitter top coat over it and it'd look beautiful. Honestly, cannot recommend this more. It's become like my one and only. In fact, I've used so much of this already. How much have I got left? I bet I've not got much. Oh, I do. Oh, excellent. Okay, that's good. I have used quite a bit, so maybe you get quite a lot of this product. Excellent. And to finish off, I'm going to mention a few fashion products. The first up being this pair of Chloe sandals. When I saw these online, I loved them and I thought they looked super comfy, but I didn't know how much I'd love them until I got them. So I thought I'll order them, try them on, see if I really like them on my feet. and I adore them. These are the most comfortable sandals I've probably ever bought, just because they're open toe, so you've not got anything rubbing your toes. They're also sling back, so you've not got anything rubbing this part here on your heel that always seems to rub on every single pair of shoes. And they just sort of lace up. I lace them, I sort of tie them at the front like this, and then tie them around the back of my ankle in a little bow. They're just very, very cute. They've got the lace up effect, they've got the suede, they've got the sling back. It kind of like incorporates a lot of trends into one little shoe. But they're kind of, I feel like they're a shoe that have been kind of overlooked. I've not seen many people with these, and they're just honestly my summer go-to now. I'm so in love with them. I've worn them so much already. Took them to Santorini, I took them to Dallas. I've just been taking these around with me everywhere. I love them to bits. Such a great summer shoe. Next up, I had to mention a bag. It's the Gucci, I want to say the Dionysus bag, is that right? Anyway, it's the shape you'll have seen a lot of people have, but not as many people have this colour. I saw it months ago, probably saw it like 5 months ago, totally fell in love with the colour and the whole kind of shape and the floral pattern, and realised I've got nothing like this. It's such a statement bag, and this whole kind of like snake slash, it's a kind of very kind of medieval, it's almost like lions heads that come around this kind of snake style. It was just so cool. I just absolutely loved it. And this big chunky silver strap. There's just something very unusual about this. Like Gucci this season is just doing the most amazing things. I'm obsessed with everything that they're doing. But I wanted to invest in one thing, and this is what I invested in. Yeah, so I had to mention it. Definitely my favourite bag of this month. And to finish this video, you've probably been waiting for this product to come up, but I had to mention it because I have worn it to death. In fact, everyone's a little bit sick of seeing me in this jacket now that I'm actually put off wearing it a little bit, for a week or so at least. It's this jacket. It's the Balmain blazer in black, the double-breasted blazer effect, the beautiful kind of lapels, and also the very structured, in fact I shouldn't really have it on this hanger because it's going to misshape it badly. It's got the very structured shoulders as well. It's incredible. It's just something you can wear with everything, whether you're going out, whether you're going to a date, whether it's daytime, you're wearing it with jeans or a little like white tee with some sling back shoes or even some sandals. It's just that jacket I've been wearing with everything, and I honestly love it to bits. It's a very pricey jacket, which a lot of you will probably point out. So it's very much an investment piece, that big time investment piece, I realise this. And you can probably get dupes in the high street, so if I can find any dupes, I'll try and leave some down below for you. But for any of you guys who love investing and love your kind of designer pieces, I thought I'd mention it because I honestly love it to bits. So yeah, had to mention it. And those are my favourite products of the past 2 months. There would have been a lot more on this list, but I wanted to whittle it down to kind of my very, very, very faves and kind of give you loads of different things. So lipsticks, perfume, foundation, you know, kind of giving you a big roundup of favourites. So I really, really hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Let me know if you did. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're happy to see me being sat back down again doing these kind of videos for you. And make sure you give the video a like as always. I hopefully will be back soon with lots more of these kind of videos for you. But that is everything for today. I hope you're all really, really well, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.